you had a chance to watch the video on how you multiply fractions, I'm going to teach you another strategy that some of you may like a little bit better. So one thing you can do before cross multiplying, not before you cross multiply, before you multiply across the numerator and across the denominator, and then to try to simplify, is you can actually simplify before you multiply. So what you do is you look at the numbers in the numerator, and you look at the numbers in the denominator, okay? And we got 3 over 24, which simplified to 1 over 8 after we divided by 3. You can look at the numbers in the numerator and the numbers in the denominator, and we essentially could kind of rewrite the problem like this: 3 over 1, or 3 times 1 over 4 times 6. I can figure out that there's a number in the numerator and a number in the denominator that are both divisible by 3. So when I figure out how many 3's go into 3, it would be 1. How many 3's go into 6, it would be 2. So I can essentially cross these out and do some simplifying before I get larger numbers in my product or in my answer. And now I can take 1 times 1 and get my 1. And I can take 4 times 2 and get my 8. So this bypasses this step in here 99% of the time, and it takes me straight to my answer. Okay, again, let's look at the next problem. I have a 1 and a 2 in the numerator, and an 8 and a 7 in the denominator. I get an answer of 2 over 56. Now, simplifying that isn't a big deal. When I divide by 2 over 2, I get 1. 56 divided by 2, I might need to grab my calculator for. I can look instead and see that there's a 2 in the numerator and an 8 in the denominator. Both of them are divisible by 2. They're even. So how many 2's make 2? 1. How many 2's make 8? 4. So now I can go ahead and multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 7 is 28. My answer is already in simplest form. Okay, let's do one more. Again, I have my numbers in my denominator and in my numerator. I'm looking to see, is there a common factor that I can pull out of both of those? I see that I have a 6 and a 4. They're both even. I can take 6 and divide it by 2 and get 3. I can take 4 and divide it by 2 and get 2. I don't have any other common factors, so I'm going to go straight across my numerator. 3 times 1 is 3. Straight across my denominator. 7 times 2 is 14. There is my answer in simplest form. Just to show you how this works, if we skip down to problem 7, okay, let's look at one more. Here are my numbers in my numerator. Here are my numbers in my denominator. I can look and I can see that I can look at my 3 and my 9 and see they're both divisible by 3. How many 3's make 9? That would be 3. How many 3's make 3? That would be 1. I look again and see there's still more numbers I can simplify. They are both divisible by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Now my answer is in simplest form, or my problem, I should say. So straight across the numerator is 3. Straight across the denominator is 5. Otherwise, I would have gotten an answer of 18 over 30, and I may have had to have done 2 steps to get my answer in simplest form. This is not a strategy you have to use, but I wanted to show it to you. If you would like to try it, you certainly may. If it's confusing to you, go ahead and just solve straight across the denominator and the numerator, and we can always practice it some more in class.